everybody and welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be reviewing the driver wide closet collection. It has this amazing folding door system, very emotional. Let's dive in. Let's start from the basics. Why you should have a folding door closet instead of a standard hinge door closet? Well, if I consider that I'm in the morning, I just woke up, I want to rush to work, I just need to take a short, of course, or a tie, or my panties, socks, whatever. Of course, having a standard hinge door like this one, it's indeed more practical, quicker, I can say. At the same time, the emotional, even practical approach of having such a wide compartment, which appears, works as a walk-in cabinet, but built in into a closet, this is what makes the difference between a standard hinge door closet and a folding door system like this. So let's talk about dimensions. You can range between 148 and 340 centimeters. This is the 340. You cannot custom make it in width as all the rest of the doors of the wide collection. Still, you can change its depth from 46 to 61, and you have multiple heights. You have 229, 255, which is this one. You have even the 290, and you can custom make it in height. So in this regard, it is very flexible. One thing to know about folding doors closets like the driver wide is that you have these special pivot hinges, 3 on each side, so lower one, middle one, higher one. These are not customizable in finish, and they're always in the finish in the color Mocha Shine, which is indeed very flexible because you can match it with the grays and with the browns and walnuts and many different finishes. You can coordinate it, but you must consider that they are always visible. And we open it again. The mechanism works very smoothly. You can see how it moves. The hinges that are attached onto the structure are very clean in design, very well designed and very well manufactured. So let's see the details of this beautiful middle section. And well, let's start from the finish. You have this skin effect laminate. So it's a laminate, but it has, as the word suggests, a skin effect because it looks like leather basically, and you can lacquer it in any color of the collection. This is the oregano color, and it creates a stunning effect, which is, in this case, it's underlined by the built-in LEDs. As you see, they are a very thin line which is right behind these special hinges, and I like it because it's thinner than the LED strips that we have been seeing in this last few years. There are those that points toward the back. Those type works better maybe in china cabinets, in glass elements, which are maybe less wide. In this case, you need the light not only to point towards the back, but also towards the middle of the section. And as I was suggesting, this is similar to a walk-in cabinet. When it's open, you have this middle partition here with all the holes to move the shelves, and other than this is a complete section. Here we have these drawers units which are suspended. This element, in Italian we call it casellario, it creates this section which are similar to drawers in the sense that you place smaller stuff here, but of course you cannot pull them out just like drawers. And here you have the hanging space, very nice hanging rails as well, very practical in general. So we have two types of handles, but the two of them are completely flat because when you fold the doors on top of this one, a handle which would come out, which would sprout out from the surface of the door, would hinder the mechanism. And you can customize the color of these handles, maybe to match the interiors of your closet, or for example to match your chest of drawers, bedside tables, bed, and maybe a detail and accent color that you have on those items. You can follow it with the handle. Or for example, if you choose lacquer for the surface, you can have the handle in the same exact color, so it kind of disappears. Well, here in this video we are focusing on the folding doors system, but a general feature of the wide collection is the fact that it has so many materials and finishes to choose from. So we have beautiful laminates, plain wooden laminates, texture laminates. We have lacquers, matte lacquers, metallic lacquers, shiny lacquers, and we have real woods. Oak is used. This is oak biscuit, and you know, these finishes are called fashion wood. It's oak, so fashion wood, it's a marketing term, but the point is I visited the factory, the partner factory which manufactures this finish, and there are two stages in the shading process, because there's a very big manufacturing plant which puts down the basic color, and then there's a manual process in which, with specific sponges, a technician, does apply shades which create these variations, because you know they're called fashion woods and not simply the color of the wood, because they are interesting finishes on which you perceive different shades one above the other. So, well, here I see, of course, light brown, a walnut color, a biscuit color, but there are also shades of gray which you could not obtain through a standard fully automated manufacturing process. So this is the driver wide. We already shot a video for the corner element of the Arctic wide system, and the Arctic wide is basically the driver wide in its glass version. Instead of a full door, you have a frame, full plain door, you have a frame, an aluminum frame which is colored in all the possible colors, and then you have different types of glasses in the middle. So we're kind of today's product review about the driver wide folding door closet collection. I hope that you like it, and see you next time.